Hi, water sign. Welcome to your reading. Okay, so this is going to be a general love reading for the signs of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio for May 29th through June 4th, 2018. I will have extended readings. I know that y'all know I'm kind of retarded, so the extendeds I have to do from work from a computer because I can't figure it out on my phone. I just can't. I can't. So I'll have all the general readings up today, but the Vimeo links won't be up until I can get those uploaded tomorrow. So I'm sorry, but I am sorry. I'm just knocking shit over now. Okay, so let's just jump into it, see what comes up for y'all. And then in the extendeds, I will be breaking it down by sign. I did get a comment from somebody, which made a valid point that if you want to know information by sign, I can do that too. So in the extendeds, I've been doing that. So let's look at the general energy for love this week for y'all and see what comes up. I did already pre-shuffle, so we're just going to jump into it. For my Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpios. All right, first card. For the first person, wow, this popped out while I was shuffling too. Hermit card, very first thing. This is the central issue right now going on for one party on this side. Could be that you're dealing with the Virgo or somebody with strong Virgo in their chart, but this is definitely some introspection, definitely some seclusion. It's one of those times when, when somebody says, I just want to be alone. This is just one, I just want to be alone. Something needs to be accomplished alone. Yeah, here we've got the Five of Swords also on top of that. So there was a feeling of injustice that caused somebody to take quite a step back. Or there was perhaps some major aggression, or it's a battle that nobody wins with the Five of Swords. It's like aggression when there could have been a solution without that. Or it's, when I think of the Five of Swords, I kind of think of a man, not picking on men or anything like that, but a man in his ultimate masculine, like roid rage type energy. It comes across there where it's just the punishment doesn't fit the crime and everybody ends up hurt. I feel like there's a situation here with this Hermit card of somebody who's really having to look at the reality of a situation or a behavior that popped up like that. So on this side, let's see what we've got for this central issue. The first card we have is the World, and the next we have is the Four of Wands. So very, very interesting dynamic. Here we've got the World card represents a successful completion of something, and then the Four of Wands would be moving things to the next level. It can also represent, it's kind of that 11-11 card. It can represent a gateway, spiritual growth type energy. But there is a sort of feeling of, I feel like maybe what's happening here is somebody is being forced to look at an injustice and recognize it for what it is. Maybe this person caused the injustice perhaps and has to do some self-reflection to take a look at, what that was. Or if indeed they did take part of that. That could be, it's finding wisdom out of this situation. So it could be that this is something that happened in the past that somebody's reflecting on. Because on this side, we have a successful completion and moving things to the next level. So it's kind of like, I feel like that's what I've been waiting for you to figure out, like this whole time. Like finally the light bulb came on. Somebody on this side seems finally like, that's what I've been saying this entire time. Thank heaven that you get it now, but oh my gosh. It also can be that there is a completion perhaps due to an injustice. Maybe this injustice happened for some of you. This could be a different group of you. This injustice happened, and that was the closure that you needed to be able to be like, you know what? I am so much better than this. I deserve so much more than this. So that could be too for some of you. So let's see here. Yeah, the next card that we have for a person on this side with this Hermit and this Five of Swords is the Four of Pentacles, which is it's that refusal to take risk is what I get with this here. They're just hunkered down, they're buckled down, they're not making any moves. But that makes sense with this Hermit card here, because the Hermit's not necessarily making any moves. He's observing this situation. He's looking at it. He's not moving forward or backward because the action isn't being taken yet. It's still in this contemplative type energy. And for this person over here, this Four of Wands World card next to Seven of Wands, this has been popping up a lot here. This is definitely a stand your ground. Like, stand your ground, hold firm, you're going the right direction. This is definitely confirmation for a lot of you of going in the right direction. Hold your ground. Good things come when you hold your ground. So for some of you, if it is kind of this, that's what I've been waiting for you to figure out. Don't expect it to happen like that. This is a slow moving energy here. Don't expect it to happen, but hold your ground because it's happening. The progress is there. It's happening. Just you have to stay strong and hold your ground there. And that Seven of Wands is there to remind you not to give in, not to cave on that. Especially if your feelings are real strong for this person, sometimes they might, be able to suck you in a little bit. This is saying hold your ground. Let's see what the blockage is then for this person over here. We have the Magician. That makes perfect sense. Okay, so some of you are definitely dealing with, you could be dealing with a Virgo, you could be dealing with a Gemini. It can be any sign. I mean, it can be any sign. This is just the energy that I'm picking up for you, water signs. But this Magician is in this person's blockage, and this person is all up in their head observing everything. The Magician is the action. That's the blockage, is they aren't taking this action right now. And that's part of your challenge too with that Seven of Wands, is because they are fully capable of taking this action and being successful, but there's a block there for them because their confidence level isn't up to that level yet. It will get there once they sort it out and figure it out, because you know that this person can do this. For others of you who like I said earlier, that second group who may be finally being released from a situation, this is indicating that this person is incredibly manipulative and you figured that out. It's like the light bulb came on. But the blockage is that, yes, they are a highly charismatic and once they want something, they get what they want. And so it's kind of like if you come into their sights again, you may be concerned that they can suck you back in. But this is just in the blockages for that group of people. So let's see what's in the blockage for this side. Yeah, Nine of Cups. Definitely what the blockage is here for you. This Nine of Cups is standing your ground to keep in mind that you are moving the right direction and that this Nine of Cups is within reach, because you're going to be reaching that point. For those of you who are waiting for somebody to figure it out, like once you figure out I'm your person, then we'll be good, but it's taking you forever, Junior. That kind of a thing. I feel like for those of you who have to hold your ground and hold on to remembering that there is progress being made, the blockage is that you feel like this dream's never coming true. It just feels like it's not happening. Or the impatience can be so strong that it's like, I can't wait for this. I can't wait for it. The blockage is remembering that this is there. The Nine of Cups is there. The blockage for you is to remember that it's there when it feels like there's no progress being made or like you're moving at a snail's pace. Because trust me, I know how difficult that is. Because sometimes, one minute you're on top of the world, but then when a couple days go by and things seem stagnant or whatever, you start to kind of, oh, maybe I just imagined that we were going in that direction and now we're really not. This Nine of Cups and your blockage is telling you to keep that, keep your eye on the goal, on the prize. Don't sacrifice everything just because a couple days didn't seem right or whatever. For some of you, that's what's going on. For the others of you who, like I said, have finally broken free from a situation and recognize that you're way better than that, the blockage for you is to figure out what it is that you really do want. A lot of the energy here feels like confusion about, if the whole world is at your fingertips, then that's a lot of things that I could wish for, and I don't really particularly know that I wanted to be limited to just, a couple things or whatever. It's narrowing down what is truly important to you is coming in as the blockage, because there will be a lot of opportunities open, but it may be overwhelming for a lot of you. So we'll go into, like I said, in the extended, I'll go ahead and go into you know, additional advice here for each sign and break it down, and then we'll get an outcome. But please let me know what's going on with you. It does look positive. Like, don't get down. Don't lose patience this week, because it does look very positive. It's just to remember right now, especially in this season, we're looking for the progress, not necessarily the lightning bolt that comes through and shifts everything in 1 second. I keep knocking that thing over. It's gonna break soon. It's the coolest crystal ever, though. That's a crystal. It's not a Christmas tree. And I keep knocking it over. I'm gonna break it, but it's for protection. So hopefully, maybe if I don't break it, maybe that means it works. But I love y'all, and I'll speak with you soon.